All right, so Richard is going to go difference equals the difference, and Mark is the customer. So Mark, you're sitting down waiting for the worksheet. In this case, you're going to do it proactively. So you're going to come back with your numbers on the opposite side of the page, right, on the back of the worksheet. What will you have there, Richard?
I'm going to have my list of differences between the car he wants to buy compared to the car he has now or is trading in.
Yes, so you'll have a list of differences between the old car he's driving now and the new car. What else will you be prepared with?
I'm also going to show him for all of these differences and pluses in the new car purchase, how much it's actually going to cost him.
As a difference between his old payment and his new payment.
Right.
So this is the difference equals the difference, a list of differences compared to the difference in the payment, right? Okay, so Mark's sitting there waiting for the good news. You come back and go.
Mark, I'm back, buddy. I got some awesome news for you.
Okay.
I want to go over some information, basically showing you the difference of the car you're buying now compared to the car that you are trading in.
Oh, okay.
You're definitely stepping up. It's a beautiful car, the Taurus SHO. You know, you're coming out of a Nissan Altima. It was a nice car. You know, it had navigation on it, but it had cloth seats, you know, smaller alloy wheels, didn't have heated seats, moonroof and whatnot. But this Taurus SHO, now we're looking at, I mean, the flagship from Ford. I mean, this is like a Mustang four-door family car. We've got a twin-turbo V6. We've got a moonroof. We have not just heated leather seats, but we have cooled seats. We have heated steering wheel. We have a rear camera, reverse sensing. You have 20-inch alloy wheels and compared to your 17-inch wheels. And this car, you know, comparatively price-wise from your Altima was probably around $25,000 MSRP. We're looking at a vehicle that's around $46,000 MSRP. But because of all the great rebates and the great pricing I was able to get from my management, the difference in price from your current $420 a month is only going to be around $625 a month. So for $200 a month.
No, we stopped, right? You were doing so good. How good was he doing up until then?
Awesome.
Was it, you were drooling? Were you drooling?
Yeah.
Everybody's here. Like, I want to buy it. I want to buy a Taurus SHO now. I'm trading in my M5. Get me a Taurus, right? I'm like, that sounds amazing. Who would buy an Altima, right? Doing so good. When you got to the difference, what is he supposed to say? Is he supposed to?
$50.
Do you say your old payment is $420? No, you don't say that.
No, you say $50
a month.
Or $200
a week.
Right. Again, in this case, how much was the payment bumped in that scenario? He was bumping what? About 200 bucks. So do you ever say a three-digit number? No. What do?
Break it down to the week.
You break it
or
down.
daily.
You got to break it down to a bi-weekly or even a weekly payment if that's what it takes to get to a two-digit number. Yeah. So all of that. So Richard, once again, and you get all of that.
You get all of that
For only $50.
for only $50
Pause, bump, yeah, and per week
per week.
from what you're paying now,
What you're paying now.
right? And if he's paid weekly on a pay period, if he is paid weekly on a pay period, you would say per pay period,
And it includes the pink unicorn.
Makes sense to me.
right? And then listen, guys, and then if you want to knock it down another notch, right? You would go 50 divided by, let's say, you know, again, 7 days is what, 375 or something like that. What is it? Sorry, 50
Oh,
divided
you're
by.
saying per day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, per day. 7. Yeah, sorry, 7 something, right?
So I got to give $1 extra Dunkin' Donuts coffee a day, and I get all
Yeah.
a grind.
Now, here's what you can do beyond that. Listen closely, everyone. Here's what you can do beyond that. If there are 2 drivers in the household, I split the money in half again.
Nah, she can't take it.
If there's 2 drivers, I'll split it in half. So if I've got a husband and wife and they're both shared income, they share combined income and a household income, I'm going to say, guys, so really you get all of this and it's $25 a week each. So out of your check, you're spending 25. Out of your check, you're spending 25. It's coming out of your check $25, right? Which is like, what's that? That's $4 a day or $3 a day or something. So yeah, it's like, you know,
11 to start.
so the question I have for you, ma'am, is this. Would you rather have this wonderful SUV, this and this for your family? Would you rather have that and not get a Starbucks? Or would you rather go through Starbucks and your busted up ride that you're trying to get out of?
She's already got her, that's mine.
Right? So that's
$2,000 for my trade.
yeah. Okay, so that's called the difference is the difference. Richard, you did everything so great up and so let's let you wrap it up. So we'll let you close it over. All right, so you get all of that, and then every quiet. Here we go. Go ahead. Take two.
All of that for $50.
It makes sense to me.
You know, $50. Head nod 3 times per week or per pay period.
Yeah.
Right?
Sounds good. Let's raise it up. We're gonna get you.
Okay.
Numbers out of the hat.
And your numbers?
Okay. Nicely done, guys.